This is a Celtic warrior, a member of a group of Bronze Age tribes that spread across the north of Europe, Britain and Ireland over 2,000 years ago. Long summer is coming to an end, and he's on his way back to his village for a special celebration that the people of that time called Samhain. Today, you might know it better as Halloween. The Celts believed that Samhain marked the end of the bountiful season of light and the beginning of the cold, dark winter months. A feast was held where the products of the harvest would be bartered and also sacrifices made, along with predictions for the future. They also believed it was a time when the boundary between this world and the spirit plane became weaker, allowing fairies, ghosts and ghouls to walk the earth. Because of this, large bonfires were made and people wore animal masks and skins to hide themselves from any malevolent spirits that might wander by. This is Pope Gregory III, who at the beginning of the 8th century established All Saints' Day to be held on November 1st. It is believed that it was an attempt to replace the Celtic Samhain with a similar but church-sponsored festival. It took about 200 years to take hold, but the old Pope won out, and the two celebrations evolved to become one. Halloween didn't really become popular until large numbers of immigrants started arriving in the middle of the 19th century. Because of a potato famine in Ireland at that time, millions of Irish immigrants flooded into America, bringing their Halloween customs with them. From that point on, many Americans took on the tradition of dressing up in costumes and going from house to house asking for food or money, a practice that would much later change to the custom of trick-or-treating. Although trick-or-treating is an American tradition, it has its roots in the European All Souls' Day, where poor people would beg for food from those with plenty, a custom encouraged by the church. Later, in the 1950s, this evolved into children dressing up in costumes and going from house to house to collect candy in exchange for not playing tricks on the neighbours. Because of this, Halloween today is big business for candy companies and has come a long way from the traditions of Samhain and All Souls' Day.